What is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with the Green Goblin Classic Legendary event preparation here, anticipating the event that's coming out here in a few days. But as well, more specifically, guys, I do think that the city villains is going to be the true bottleneck to getting higher into these points, as well as ranking even higher for the event overall, just because of the fact that this is the one where likely many folks won't have the roster built up, you know, as everyone's had more than ample time to prepare both the new Avengers as well as Rebirth team. Looking through the traits that were confirmed in the data mines, not yet officially announced, by the way, but there is some strong suspicions that, you know, city villains is basically one of the key bottlenecks if you want to push higher. So that's really what we're going to be deep diving today, guys. So it's I touched on this in my last video more overall, but there are some characters I want to talk about, as well as what my confirmed game plan is now going to be going forward here into the event preparation. So first and foremost, I want to give a point out here to Black Cat. Obviously, if you have her unlocked and you have her maxed out, I think she's definitely going to be the most important character of this team for a couple reasons, right? I mean, she's part of the arena meta. She's a Dark Dimension 6 lock character for the legendary nodes, and as well, just having such a strong kit. She's, you know, providing a lot of control for the team, and just her being a very strong overall character. Having said that as well, I don't plan on going into difficulty 8 or higher just because I don't have new Avengers built up. So if you have a very powerful Black Cat like the one you see on screen here, she can likely very well carry the team. So now the true issue lies if you guys do not have Black Cat, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today in terms of options, because it's basically a luxury, right? Unfortunately, with her event, it only came once, and if you guys don't have her unlocked, I can definitely understand the frustrations for the city villains, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I think out of this mixture, the second most important character, if you don't have Green Goblin Classic unlocked and Black Cat, is definitely Dr. Octopus. He is going to be, you know, the engine of the team. Not just the fact that he can provide supportive buffs and be able to really synergize with his fellow Superior 6 and Sinister 6 allies, but as well, let's not forget that his special has the opportunity here to also summon a fellow missing Sinister 6 ally. So depending on who you have on the team, right, and it goes down in this order: Shocker, Vulture, Rhino, Mysterio, Green Goblin. Depending on which characters you have, the missing Sinister 6 ally is going to be summoned, right? So that's why if you do plan on bringing characters like, you know, Vulture and Rhino that follows the list, more oftentimes than not, Shocker is the one that's defaultly summoned. And so that's just in case you guys aren't aware of that kit, right? But I love the fact that they've reworked the Sinister 6 characters, that they're going to have a lot of value now. And for sure, without a doubt, Dr. Octopus is going to be in the forefront of that. I'm going to leave him at gear tier 15 at level 80. I do believe that's going to be good enough to get through difficulty 7 with many of the packs activated. Outside of that, then, it's really combinating and surrounding Dr. Octopus with really good teams, right? I think many folks will also likely have you know, underworld characters built up, right? So that would be, you know, aspects of, you know, Kingpin. We also have Mr. Negative here. Unfortunately, I don't have them built up just because they are a war team that I just never focused on. Green Goblin's also part of that mix as well. So you guys can get some value there for sure. And keep in mind too, this pack, they did confirm as well that there is going to be a war bonus. So obviously they would get those war buffs and benefits added on top of their kit. For myself personally, I am going to be going the Sinister 6 / Superior 6 route. It goes without saying then that if you do have characters like Kraven already unlocked by purchasing his offers or using power cores, he's obviously going to be a staple choice, because combined with Dr. Octopus, they would be giving you the value of the 2 Superior 6 characters that are available in the game, which can open up a lot of different benefits, especially if you're planning to bring in some of these Sinister 6 characters. In my honest opinion, the two standalone best characters of this mix without a doubt is likely Vulture and Mysterio, the two characters I am planning to bring in. And it's a couple things, right? The kit is really good. Vulture's a turn meter rewind, providing value there, but even his passive here, where if he is combinated with Superior 6 as well, each and every one of those characters are going to be gaining drain percentage, and as you can see, he also gains that as well for himself and Sinister 6 allies, right? So that's the one thing to be mindful of. It gives them a way to regenerate HP. But again, like I said, I really like this kit overall. The offense down, being able to turn meter rewind, really good stuff. And also being a viable Dark Dimension 6 character, you're going to definitely be getting value however how you want to build up Vulture. The other strong one, in my honest opinion, is Mysterio, because he has ability control, especially the special here where you can actually apply the ability block and blind for 2 turns. And as well, if you were to forward this, which I probably will do, he's also going to add on another ability block to a random adjacent target, always gaining an assist from a random ally. I really like his kit overall as well. You know, decent cooldowns. He applies heal block, disruption. He can summon mirror images, and like I said, in war he's going to be getting all these extra bonuses, so he's likely going to have that additional focus. Even his passive here, what I really like and is overlooked is, you know, the natural application of deflex, immunity in charges. In war he's gaining charges, he's summoning mirror images, but more at the very bottom here, Spider-Verse allies gaining focus and a whopping 20% max HP. So he's really going to be making you know, Spider-Verse characters all around just better. And funny enough, you know, again, this is icing on the cake. If you do have Black Cat, she's also categorized as Spider-Verse, so your Black Cat will get even stronger if you have Mysterio on the team, and I think that's just instant amazing value, right? Otherwise, those are definitely the 4 I'm planning to bring in for options. Like I said, Kraven's a great option. Swarm is also interesting because, you know, he's part of that Infestation War defense team, so if you want to bring him up as well, it's not a bad option. He's got a good kit as well, but he does more of the offensive output side, and he does control. It's too bad because he doesn't really have, I don't believe he has a stun or any kind of, you know, ability block, so he won't have that aspect, but he has bleeds. He can flip, obviously the debuffs, and as well having really good self-sustain for himself, right? Being able to flip negatives to positives, so he really does, you know, have good you know, independence on his own, which is nice, and he can build up charges for some devastating damage as well. So another good one in my opinion as well is Electro. You can't go wrong with her either. She's got plenty of offense down, good control, good kit, damage output, her charges get built up as well on top of that, and like I said, she can also clear as well. So I mean, I think definitely Vulture and Mysterio, they're standalone better Sinister Six characters when combined with Dr. Octopus, but you can definitely round out the rest with Electro, Swarm, Rhino, Green Goblin are good options. But my current game plan right now, guys, if you plan to follow along, I am going to be bringing in Black Cat, Doc Ock, Vulture, and Mysterio. And what I'm probably doing is I'm probably just going to throw in one of my characters that are already built up, like Carnage, Scream, or Venom, you know, characters here that are already in City Villain. Reason being is because I want to go through and I believe it's like 450 or 500k points to immediately unlock Green Goblin Classic. So I'm going to be doing that. The reason is that way I'm going to get Green Goblin Classic unlocked in the first run, and then I'm going to build him up so that way I can actually bring him into my difficulty 7 run in a more powerful manner and more confident manner, right? Because his kit, without a doubt, like if he was available right now, he would actually be the most powerful option next to Black Cat. So I think that's going to be the game plan, just to conserve my resources. That way I don't have to build up a third member of the Sinister Six, and knowing that Green Goblin Classic is already a character I'm fully investing in and pushing, likely to, you know, gear tier 17, gear and beyond. So especially with him being viable in Dark Dimension 6 as well. So that's probably like going to be my game plan, guys, to conserve resources. But let me know what you guys think in comments below, if that's if you agree or disagree. But I think that way I can conserve resources. That way I can power through the first run and then pour resources into a definitely powerful addition to this team. So yeah, good luck in your guys' preparation. Like I said, we got a few more days here to obviously get ready. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.